Hi, welcome to the Political News in 5, your weekly analysis of what happened in the world of politics the week before. Today is January 21st, 2018, and my analysis is going to cover the week that started January 14th. Now, it looks like restructuring is going to be on the ballot in 2019. We have Chief Bisi Akande of the APC, former interim national chairman, complaining about the fact that restructuring hasn't happened, and if that doesn't happen, Nigeria is not going to succeed. Now, this made me wonder about the APC's restructuring committee. There were 9 members who went around last year trying to get our thoughts on what restructuring was about. And it made me also wonder, why didn't they just look at their manifesto? Inside the manifesto, APC says that they believe in restructuring Nigeria, they believe in devolving more powers to the states, and that they think that political reform is critical. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's ask, when are we going to see the outcome of that committee's work? INEC also told us that by the second week of January, we had 74 million registered voters in Nigeria. Fantastic. And they're estimating that by 2019, we'll have between 80 to 85 million registered voters. Let's hope that these people will come out on election day and exercise their right to vote. Why do I say hope? Because we have seen the numbers of people coming out to vote dwindling since 2011. So we had 10 million people less voting in the 2015 elections than in the 2011 elections. That's something for all politicians to be looking into. APC governors also reportedly shunned the meeting with the National Working Committee early last week. They were supposed to meet to talk about the herder-farmer conflict, but there was a sense that if they had that meeting, they would end up being more divided than they were before the meeting. And there was a sense that it should be the president who would convene this meeting and have a conversation in a family-like matter. Well, obviously the president was listening and he reacted swiftly. By Thursday last week, he had met with APC leaders and there were pictures all over social media. And so it's good to know that even though the president says he takes his time to make decisions and to act, when he needs to move swiftly, he does move swiftly. And now the movements are on the move. Last week, the Nigerian intervention movement, aka the Third Force, launched themselves into the public, sharing their structures and the leadership of the movement. Quite an interesting bunch of people. It made me think of 2 things though. One was that, I didn't get a sense of what their organizing principles are. For example, are this group of people who want to save us, are they pro-restructuring or anti-restructuring? What's their ethos? And then the second thing was their structures mirrored the parties like APC and PDP with national women leaders and youth leaders. And I tweeted that I thought that was a bit disingenuous. You cannot mirror the oppressors. And somebody also pointed out to me that apparently it's required of all political parties to have that structure. So I took the challenge and I checked the guidelines for the political party registration, and it's not true. Parties are not required to have national women leader or youth leaders. So we should be wondering why all parties mirror each other. Why is there such lack of imagination in the political space? And then, moving on to what happened in the states, you find that the APC governors have been ridiculed by a PDP member who is holding them to account for not holding local government elections. And that also got me curious, and I thought, what's the state of local government elections in our 36 states? It turns out that out of the 12 states that are being managed by PDP right now, 9 have had local government elections. And out of the 23 states being managed by APC, only 11 have had local government elections, giving PDP a score of 75% in holding local government elections and giving APC only about 47%. APGA has not held any local government elections in Anambra since 2014. Very bad. Local government elections are very important, and it is causing friction in Bauchi amongst the APC, where the National Assembly members are apparently very upset with the governor for not holding local government elections, because this was one of their campaign promises to the people, that local government elections will hold and local government funds will go to the local government directly. So let's watch Bauchi, a very interesting place where last week it was also reported that people were sleeping at the INEC offices, all with the intent of getting their PVCs. So that's the week's news in politics. Join me next week. And the question of the week is, if there only 51% of Nigeria's population in the rural areas, why do we keep hearing that they're the ones who vote the most? Think about it and join us next week. Thanks for watching and have a great week ahead. Bye.